Hey, my name is Kyle Splett, aka WhoFishy, and this is my story.
Growing up with two older brothers can be tough. Like any family, there are disputes and fights to be had. But for some, the endless competition forges champions that stand tall above the rest. In WhoFishy's case, being the best at what he does was nothing more than a natural step forward.
I grew up in Arlington Heights, Illinois, the northwest suburbs of Chicago. And I grew up, with two loving parents and two older brothers. They taught me a lot about, how to play sports and, playing video games. I would just kind of watch as they made mistakes. They would fix them and I would just kind of watch and then I'd never make those mistakes. And that's how I kind of got into video games. They kind of got me into it. They started playing Pokemon, on Game Boy, and we played the GameCube together, Mario Kart and those types of games, and then we kind of switched over to PS3 where we would play Call of Duty, NBA 2K. My favorite game growing up as a kid was Mario Baseball, the Super Sluggers. We used to play that hours on end. Our mom would have to, turn the actual console off to get us off the game because we just kept playing so long. We were so competitive with each other, and that's kind of where my deep passion in gaming was rooted from. My older brother Jack, I kind of followed a lot of what he did. He played basketball and baseball, and I also played those sports. We're really into basketball now, and it's kind of just because we would always play against each other when we were younger.
So our relationship is kind of like push and pull. It's very, we always want to do better than the other guy, and we always want to outwork the other guy. And I think it's really beneficial for the scene that we're in right now of esports, gaming, streaming, all that things, because those are certain things where if you're going to work harder than somebody at something, you're most likely going to get better than them. So having a brother to do that and having that relationship where we're pushing each other and we're really trying to get to that next level together, it's bound to happen, and it just happened for us. So I remember this one time when we were younger, Kyle and I got into a fight. I forget what it was about, but all I remember is punches were thrown, he backed up, I went towards the TV because I just backed up from him, picked up a book.
He was standing in front of the TV, launched the book right at him.
The TV broke, mom and dad weren't happy.
But that was just kind of where we started, our whole rivalry and, just trying to one-up each other. It was kind of just from that book and the TV. So I used to game with my brothers. They were kind of the only people that I played with, but I started to find friends online, and then I started to get my in real life friends to play video games. So the first memory I really have of, getting on after school and playing with my friends that I saw in school was Black Ops 2. We used to get on and, just grind that game all day long. I would kind of carry them to, win because they obviously weren't as good as I was. And then that kind of transitioned into Fortnite. Every kid in my school wanted to play with me just because they knew that I was good at the game, and then I could, carry them to wins.
So I actually started playing Fortnite before Kyle. His game at the time was actually Overwatch. He would play it with his buddies on the PS4, and we actually shared a PS4, so I downloaded Fortnite on it, and I started playing, and I was just telling him how much fun it was, playing with friends, and it's just an unreal experience. I would stay up till 3, 4 in the morning playing, and he finally caught on and he switched over to Fortnite from Overwatch, and I think that was a great decision from him.
When I started getting really into gaming, my other hobbies definitely took a toll. I played basketball a lot less. I still played music a lot because that's what I was doing, in school, but outside of playing bass trombone and tuba, it was pretty much just Fortnite, and I didn't really have a lot of time for anything else. Gaming is definitely a passion for me. I've always tried to be the best at the games, and I think that comes from, trying to compete with my brothers. They were always older than me, better than me at pretty much everything in my life. But with gaming, I could put a lot of hours in and, play at their level. So it was definitely a passion.
They say family can bring the best out of us, and in this case, the most money. It's not often you hear of two brothers making $6K in their first competition together, but that was only the beginning of a tag team crusade through the competitive gaming scene. Saying that mom and dad were proud is an understatement.